Hey folks, it's me, Miss Rogers, and we're going to continue our discussion on proportions. We're going to talk about proportions and triangles. So we have a theorem. It says if a line is parallel to one side of a triangle and intersects the other two sides, then it divides those sides proportionally. And think about how to spell it. So looking at this triangle right here, if segment TU is parallel to segment QS. So TU right here is parallel to QS. Then RT, the measure of RT, is over RQ is equal to the measure of RU over RS. So RT, this little measure, is to the big measure, RQ, as this little measure over here is to the big measure. Do you see that? Do you see how that works? The little measure to the big measure, the little measure to the big measure. This is also true. RQ is to TQ as RS is to US. So RQ is to TQ. So RQ, the red, is to TQ. And then RS is to US. And we have one more. And we have RT is to RQ as RU is to RS. So those are the main ones. The converse is also true. And I'm not going to write the converse. I may leave that for an assignment. Right, so let's look at these examples with numbers. So got a couple things going on here. I don't have any parallel lines, but I do have similar triangles. Okay, so I'm back again. I had to find the problem that we wanted to use. Find X and Y. What theorem did you use? So we're going to look at this one. I have this line parallel to this line. So we need to set up some proportions. So I can do 7.5 is to Y. As, remember, small and here's one triangle. I'm going to draw them separately. Here's the small triangle. This is 9. This is unknown. And this is 7.5. And here's the big triangle. This is 37.5. This is y. What is this length? It's 9 plus 13.5. So 9 plus 13 is 23 almost. So 22.5. Okay, so now we have a picture, a better picture of looking at similar triangles. So I can do this side to that. And this side to this side and get y. So I'm going to do red over red. So 7.5 over y equal to green to green. I went 7.5 to y, so I'm going to do 9 to 22.5. 9 to 22.5. And what do? I just cross multiply, don't I? Sure. So I just cross multiply, get my handy dandy calculator wherever I put it. Oh, it fell down. Handy dandy calculator. 7.5 times 22.5. We get 168.75 equal to 9y. Then we divide by 9 and I get 18.75. So y equals 18.75. Okay? So now, how am I going to get x? X is right about here. Well, the hard part is 37.5 minus x. So let's set that up. So this is 37.5 minus x to get this part here, right? And this is x. Oops, wrong place. 37.5 minus x. That's that side. So now do I have a way of finding x? Sure. I'm going to use boxes this time. I'm going to use the purple 9 and 22.5. And then I'm going to use this one and this one. Okay? Makes sense? And you're asking me, how did I get this? Well, I looked at the big one, and it's 37.5. And this short one is 37.5. Take away that x. Okay? So now let's set this one up. 9 over 22.5 is equal to 37.5 minus x over 37.5. And you're thinking, I can cross these out. No, you can't, because these are in parentheses. Remember we did that yesterday, or in the last video? I keep thinking it's yesterday. It might be for you, depends on what you're doing. So I get my handy dandy calculator. 9 times 37.5 equals, I'm going to write it over here. I've got more room. 33.7.5 equal to Did I do that right? Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to do 22.5 parentheses 37.5 minus x. So I distribute my 22.5 inside here. So I have 33.337.5 equal to 22.5 times 37.5. I get 843.75 minus 22.5x. So this one is really calculator specific. I'm going to take the 33.7.5 minus 843.75. I get negative 506.25 equal to negative 22.5x. Divide that by 22.5. I get 22.5 equal to x. So I found my x and I found my y. Yes, these are taking a lot more space, but yes, they can work. Okay. Let's try this one. This is example 1. Let's try this one, example 2. Got this triangle. And it's cut right here. And this is parallel to the side. I have 15 and 20. 8 is right here. And this side is x. So how am I going to find x? Well, I would divide my triangles up. Here's my little one. 15 and 20. And here's my big one. 20 plus 8 is 28. What's this one? 15 plus x. 15 plus x. Now I have two triangles and two sides that are similar. I have 15 and 15 plus x. I have 20 and 28. So I'm going to set these up. 15 over 15 plus x is equal to 20 over 28. And then we cross multiply. And I get 20 times 15 plus x equal to 15 times 28 is 420. And then 15 times 20 is 300 plus 20x equal 420. 420 minus 300 is 20x equal to 120. Divided by 20, x equals 6. So we found x. The hardest part about these is going to be finding this side if it's not found. Okay. Let's try another one. So I've got this triangle. This is example 3. There's my parallel lines. This is 4. This is x minus 5. This is 6. And this whole thing right here is 20. So let's break apart our triangles. My big triangle is right here. And it is 4 plus x minus 5. So that'd be x minus 1. That was 4 plus x minus 5. And then this is 26, or 20 plus 6. Then I have a smaller triangle, like this. And it is 6 right here, and x minus 5. So, how am I going to figure this one out? Well, I have this over this, and this over that. So let's set it up. X minus 1 over x minus 5 equal to 26 over 6. Now can we cross multiply? Sure. Remember, these are in parentheses. So we're going to have 6 times x minus 1 equal to 26 times x minus 5. So DCMAM, if you haven't forgotten, that's what we're doing. Distribute that one and this one. So 6x minus 6 is equal to 26x minus, get our calculator, 26 times 5, 130. All right. I'm going to move the 6x over here and then 130 over here. So 26 minus 6 is 20x equal to 130 minus 6 is 124. $130 minus 6. Yeah, 124. Then I'm going to divide that by 20. 6.2. There you go. All right. And one more, we'll do one more, example 4. Because these are kind of hard. This is parallel to that. And I have 15. And this whole thing is 27. This side is 20. And this side is x. Let's split apart our triangles. Here's my big triangle. This side is 27. This side is 20 plus x. And then here's our little triangle. I have x right here. And what is this amount right here? It's 27 minus 15. So 27 minus 10 is 17. Minus 5 is 12. So this one is 12. So do I have corresponding parts? I have 27 over here, and I have 12 here. I have 20 plus x, and I have x. I do have corresponding parts. So 27 over 12 is equal to 20 plus x over x. Remember, this is in parentheses. So we cross multiply. 12 times 20 plus x is equal to 27x. So 2 times 12 is 24, and add a 0, so that's 240 plus 12x is equal to 27x. Remember, we're DC. Oh, y'all can't even see that. DCMAM. So we did our distribute. Combining like terms, we don't need to do that. M, move a variable. I'm going to move the 12x over here. That would leave me 15x equal to 240. Get my calculator. First, I'm going to check my math. 27 minus 12 is 15. Then 240 divided by 15 is 16. So 16 equals x. And there's our answer. Okay? So the best way is to divide up your triangles. All right? So there's our notes on similar triangles.